Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my live. So this afternoon, I am going to recap and to discuss our midterm examination for my student from BE-Com to Block 1, BS Ed 2 Block 1, BSI 2 Block 1, BESOA 2 Block 1, BSIT 2 Block 2, and the last one is BE Pol Sci 2 Block 1. So I would like to recap and discuss the topics for last a month for the midterm examination. So I have already the examination or the test booklet of my student, and I want to discuss a little bit so that my student remember the topics that we are already discussed for the midterm. But before anything else, I would like to thank all my subscribers, viewers, and supporters, to all my students, friends, relatives, and others. Thank you so much for always being here, for supporting my YouTube channel. And I would like to ask a favor for my students. If they are okay or convenient nila, dili man ako mahuman gidayon ang pag-check sa tanang mga test booklet kay daghan kayo sila. So I suggest nga kung okay lang nila, akong basahon ang question sa test 1, 2, and 3, and of course the answer. And then the students will be the one to check their own test booklet. But one thing that I want to say is be honest, and I don't want anything erasure from your test booklet, because if I noticed or if I say your test booklet during our semi-final and final examination, I will make a minus kung naamang gali mga erasures in yung test booklet. Kay ang test booklet ninyo from prelim up to final examination will be collected. So ako na i-collect for the final project. So meaning to say, if you submit all the test booklet from prelim to final examination, makita nga nako dito kung nabay mga erasure. So hangyo lang gid nako is be honest kay para mas hapsay o mas nindot o mas proud mo nga makakuha mo sa inyong score nga wala mo manglimbong. So kay karong Friday, Thursday and Friday is the last schedule for inputting grades or computing your grades. So I need your help or favor. Kung okay lang ninyo, akong basahon ang test 1, then kamo na mismo ang mag-check. Then after that, inyo na lang i-chat na ko sa atong apps or sa atong GC or sa atong WhatsApp ang inyong score, so that ako na lang i-record directly. So I hope and I pray nga kamo tanan makasabot mo sa akong sitwasyon. Pero kung dili, okay raman sad, nahinay-hinayan naman ako og check, so the rest, wala pa din ako mahuman, but I think kaya man ako. Pero if you have a suggestion also, so if you grant my request or a favor, pwede ra sad siya akong i-story ang answer, then kamo na lang mo check diha, then yun na lang i-send na ko sa atong WhatsApp para mas dali na ko ma-compute ang inyong grado. Then ang atong project, wala man tayo project sa midterm, di ba? So I will make a perfect score for the project kung makasend na mo sa katong inyong score. So I hope, once again, I hope and I pray nga unta honest mo kay mas proud ta sa atong kaugalingon nga wala di ta manglimbong. So this is our test 1 for midterm examination. So ako na lang di live stream kay pwede man ko mag-end ani, then inyo na lang i-review dito or watch. If you have a load or data, dili man ni siya dinalian as long as nga makapasa mo up to Thursday ang inyong results sa inyong exam. Para ako na lang i-compute o nam-anam ang inyong performance task, quiz, project, and the last one is the major exam. So I hope and I pray nga okay tang tanan, safety mo, then walay mga complaints. If you have a complaints, just PM me directly. I am willing to answer your concern. So this is our test 1, multiple choice. So once again, I don't want any erasure from your test booklet. Okay. So the purpose is to recap or to discuss a little bit para naman dili mo makalimot sa maong atong topic pag midterm. So I think this is accessible for everyone. So the multiple choice from test 1 is one of the most important badminton tools a players has in the game. So of course the choices is kung if ever nakasunod mo diha, no, so sorry. This is I'm so sorry. Nasipyat ko sa ako nabasa. This is the number 1 question. This is the first question for multiple choice test 1. It's an activity that requires physical effort and ability and usually some degree of mental skill. So, ang akong choices diri nasipyat maguni, wala na ko ma-edit ba? B, B, C, D. So, either ang inyong answer sa letter is B, basta as long as the corresponding word is correct. So, the answer is sports. B, then the word is sports. Pwede sa nga A, then sports. 2 is an individual participants in a game. The answer is player, letter B. Number 3 is a collection of sporting events that involve competitive running, jumping, throwing, and walking. So the answer is athletics. Number 4, one of the most common types of athletic competition. So track and field, letter D. Number 5 is a popular sport in the world and it appeals to all age group and various skill levels. The choices is lawn tennis, table tennis, badminton, and baseball. And the answer is C, badminton. Wrong spelling, wrong. Number 6 is a sport in which 2 or 4 players hit a lightweight ball back and forth across a table using small racket. A, table tennis. B, lawn tennis. C, basketball. D, racquetball. The answer is Table tennis, either letter E or B, as long as the corresponding word is correct. Table tennis. Number 6. Number 7 is a game played with a racket and ball on a court covered by a net, but without enclosing walls. The answer is lawn tennis. Letter E or letter B, as long as the corresponding word is correct. Lawn tennis. Number 8 is a combat sport involving grappling type techniques such as clinch fighting, throws and takedowns, twine slap, pins, and other grappling holds. The answer is letter D, wrestling. Number 9 is a combat sport in which two people, usually wearing protective gloves, very simple, throw punches at each other for a predetermined amount of time. The answer is boxing. So the corresponding word is boxing, either A or B, as long as the corresponding word is correct, which is boxing. Number 10 is a recreational sport of swordplay that can be enjoyed by people of any age and offers a multitude of benefits. I repeat, number 10 is a recreational sport of swordplay that can be enjoyed by people of any age and offer a multitude of benefits. The answer is fencing. Fencing, letter C. 11 is a word game for two players and it's played in a square board made of 64 smaller squares with each squares on each side. The answer is C, chess. 12 is a word game in which two to four players scores points by placing tiles bearing a single letter onto a board divided into 15 by 15 grid of squares. The answer is letter D, Scrabble. 13 is an outdoor track of cover distance from 100 meters to 10,000 meters. The answer is running races. If we are talking about is an outdoor track cover distance from 100 meters to 10,000 meters, the answer is running races. Ang uban ani ni answer is walking races. But the right answer is running races. 14 is an event in which athletes must follow certain rules of walking techniques, of course. If we are talking about walking techniques, the answer is C, walking races. Na siya mga ilhanan na sa question. So, pwede na mo bisa pag mo makatuon ani. Basta inyo lang sabton. If you read very carefully or analyze the questions, you can answer without doubt of the different choices. So the last one is number 15 is one of the most is one of the most important badminton tools a player has in the game. The answer is A or B, as long as the corresponding word is correct. Racket. So next is test 2. So our test 2, very simple also. If you got the test 1, 15 items, so each item you got 2 points each, so you got 30. So test 2. Read and understand the statement carefully. Identify what is being referred to in each sentence. So 1 point each rin siya. So the number 1, 20 feet by 44 feet marking the sidelines for doubles or single play. That is called court dimension. 2, marks the middle of the court, 22 feet by 20 feet side area of the net. Ang tawag na ana is net line. Number 3. So kung paspas na kaayo ko, naaman ko yung mga viewers na duha. Kung di mo kaapas, pwede na ninyo i-review ha. Number 3. Okay, nagsubo ko sa mga hipin at ako i-cash. So number 3 is hung 5 feet above the center line. So, ang tawag na is badminton net. Number 4, mark 6 feet 6 inches from the center line. Mali gitawag og short service line. Number 5, line that divides the court from the short line to back boundary line. Ang gitawag na is center line. Number 6, mark 1.5 feet outer edge of boundary. Open parent, double sideline. The answer is sideline for single play. Number 7 is the outermost back line on the court. I repeat, is the outermost back line on the court. The answer is back boundary line. Number 8, mark 2.5 feet inside the back boundary line. The answer is long service line for doubles. I repeat, mark 2.5 feet inside back boundary line. Long service line for doubles. Mo to ang saktong answer. Number 9 is a main judge for the particular badminton game. The answer is umpire. Number 10 is a responsible in making a service fault, hold and provide shuttles to players. Ang tawag na is service judge. Manay correct nga tubag. Number 11, sit beside the badminton court to determine whether the shuttle is inside or outside the boundaries of court. The answer is line judge. Number 12, participants of the game or sports. The answer is players. Number 13, charge of matters during the play. The answer is referee. The one who record the scores between two players. The answer is scorer. Number 15, divides the badminton court into two sides and plays lower than available net at 5 feet and 1 inch high on sides and 5 feet high in the center. The answer is net. Maunay answer sa test 2. And the last one is test 3, which is the badminton rules and or ground rules. Ako na lang i-answer, ako na lang i-numeritanan ha. So number 1, a game start with a coin toss. Number 2, at no time during the game should the player touch the net with his racket or his body. Number 3, the shuttlecock shouldn't be carried on or come to rest on the racket. Number 4, a player should not reach over the net to hit the shuttlecock. Number 5, a serve must carry cross court or diagonally to be valid. Number 6, during the serve, a player should not touch any of the lines of the court. Number 7, a point is added to a player's score as and when he wins a rally. Number 8, a player wins a rally when he strikes the shuttlecock and touches the floor of the opponent's side of the court or when the opponent commits a fault. Number 9, each side can strike shuttlecock only once before it passes over the net. So now the last one is shuttlecock hitting the ceiling is counted as a fault. So that's all the test 3. So akong gipangayo sa test 3 is only 5 and number 10 man na sila tanan ng mga ground rules sa badminton. So either asa ato nila nga napukabo, correct na siya ha. So once again, please don't erase something from your answer sheet or from your test booklet. I hope and I pray yung magkasinabta na ita. Thank you so much. So, kung kinsa man ito nakahuman na, you can send your score sa WhatsApp. Then, just write your full name, curse and black, then the scores. Thank you so much. And before I end, once again, I would like to say thank you so much to all my subscribers, viewers, supporters, friends, relatives, and others, and of course to my one and only supporters nga nitabang na ko ingan. Thank you so much. Alam mo na kung kinsa ka. Thank you so much. Pwede naman tapon ako i-shout out kasi lang mananghip ako nimo if it is okay. So, samtang na nagbuhat ko sa inyong result, di na lang saan ako ni i-end, no? Or, unsa pa ha, i-end na lang ako. Basta, don't forget ha, sa tanang inyong mga test booklet, from prelim up to semi-final or final, i-keep ra gina ninyo. Kay ako na siyang ikuhaon, inyuhan na siyang ipasa personally during our final examination. So, hindi na ipasa na ako as long as ma-check na ako kay mong project ninyo, kay mo na siya mando sa school. Na mautikuhaon ko na mo inyuhang kuan. Then please don't forget to write your admission numbers sa inyuhang test booklet. Kay namay uban gud nga dili yun yung fast, inapay uban nga namay uban nga dili yun pa, so katong uban need mo mobayad sila. Kaya dili sila mobayad, niya ako mo pa-examon. Okay naman ako, okay ra ko mo pa ito is kanang pag-input sa grades kay mando jud nila is dili ipa-input ang grado kung dili pa makabayad or kung wala pa admission slip or number. So, okay naman sa nako akong ilis na balag makasabahan ko. I can see you never felt beside me. I can see that. Sa mga kadiyot ha, maatos ako sa ubos. Okay, ako sang i-check it ko na. So just wait for a while. I see the lights of the world right here. Broke your back in the floor. Never forgot what to say. I heard the light signs falling through right here. Broke your back and said, never let go of her. So I would like to discuss also about the history of badminton. Ako lang himuong brief, mubuo na nako ni siya para naman naasad mo yung makuha na lesson. So, the history of badminton. In 100 early origins, the sports of badminton has its origin in ancient civilizations in Europe and Asia. So the ancient game known as battledore, bat or paddle, and shuttlecock probably originated more than 2,000 years ago. So in January 1, 1600, early modern origins. So in 1600s, battledore and shuttlecock was an upper-class pastime in England and many European countries. Battledore and shuttlecock was simply two people hitting a shuttlecock backward, simple bat as many times as we could without allowing it to hit the ground. So in January 1, 1800, manigita ko kung so the contemporary form of badminton that I know, a game called Pawn was played in India in the 1800s, where a net was introduced and players hit the shuttlecock across the net. British officers in the mid-1800s took this game back to England, and it was introduced as game for the guests of the Duke of Beaufort at his stately home badminton in Gloucestershire, England, where it became popular. So dito na siya nahimong popular sa England. Tingnan PlayStation, good afternoon. Ay, ilapin. Sige. Ma'am, good afternoon. Naman pita nga dakpan, ma'am. Wa diha. Kata nga priso po. Wa diha. Wa sila bypass din, ma'am. Kuan ra katulad yung mga dapan nga wanted tapos tapos ay diri na kailan nila maura man, ma'am. Kung sa mga makutahan na lang po kumam, pero sa akong sila hibuan mo, pagka July, August, September, wala sila bypass na kuan. Last nila na kung bypass sa pamangkang kuan, pang tabada. O, tanan din na. O, nahurot, ako dyan hurot tanan mo. Kaya, huwag mo dyan pila ipasuportan eh. Oo, mo lagi na naman kung na sila yung i-attach nga katulad yung sa EO nila mo. Pero ako na lang kung ma'am, kaya basta na iba-ibas ko sila ma'am ba? Hindi wala ko. Ay, ma'am ay. Kasi mga tanan ka ma'am ha. Ma'am ay, sir na iba-ibas sa katong pag July, August, o September.
Mandas,
Oo.
July.
Ang last na ito nadakpan is ito si Tabada no.
Adi mo to drugs?
Ay, kanan po ito yung armas.
Ang bypass kay drugs.
Oh, drugs. So, what talaga ko ang drug?
Mga wanted drugs sila na ito takot.
Manadakot na ito. Mga wanted na dyan mo nadakpan, ma'am. Salamat, ma'am.
Isa ka na.
Salamat. Kurkur-kur. Sabi ko, gusto ba ko eh?
Ako din siya sa'yo.
Oo, ito ba? Ano siya? Sakay?
Naranan.
Pila mo nito na?
Librinan.
Anak, gusto na nan? Aw.
Wala na, wala na, sudanan.
Aw, salamat. Nabuyawan ko, oy. Okay. Let's move on to our... let's continue. So, in January 27, 1977, badminton clubs writes first rules. So, ano sila yung rules? So, the rules of the game as first played were naturally unwritten. So, we are talking about naturally unwritten. So, wala din na siya yung rules. So, what? Purely experimental and very local, especially as regard the shape and the dimension of the court. So, racket scoring was from the first adopted and is still the rule of the game. Through it is taught by some that tennis scoring would be an improvement as it would probably make the handicapping of very unique wall players easier than at present. So, in March 1, 1998, first Open Badminton was held. So, diskuta po sila about sa first Open Badminton Tournament kung asa. So, the first Open Tournament was held at Guildford, the first All England Championship were held the following year. So, January 1, 1934, itawag na siya of International Badminton Federation form. So the abbreviation of International Badminton Federation form is IBF. So the IBF was formed with initial members. So the initial members during in the year of January 1, 1934 are England, Wales, Ireland, Scotland, Denmark, Holland, Canada, New Zealand, and France, with India joining as an affiliate in 1936. So, nigupod or ni-appeal ang India. So, mga na ay mga initial members during the International Badminton Federation formed. So, in the year January 1, 1948, Thomas Cup, the first major IBF tournament was the Thomas Cup World Men's Team Championship in 1948. So, mga laki. So, the number of world events has increased with the additional of the Overcup Women's Team or World Championship and individual events. Southern Cup Mixed Team, World Junior Championship, and the World Grand Prix Finals. So in January 1, 1966, so sa ito pa, ang mga year na siya, nagsunod-sunod. From January, so every year na siya, murang sunod-sunod na, wala na iputol ang maong games. So in January 1, 1966 Commonwealth Games. Badminton was introduced as a Commonwealth Games football sport in Kingston, Jamaica in 1966 and has been a part of every GP since then. All 5 disciplines were single, men and women, doubles, men and women, and mixed double with teams event included in the program in later Commonwealth Games. So in January 1, 1972, Olympic demonstration sports. So nga nang tuiga di ay pagka January 1, 1974, nakabutan po ang Olympic demonstration sports, which is the badminton is relatively new Olympic Games sports. Nahimo siyang one of the Olympic Games ang sports nga badminton. So after being a demonstration sports in Munich in 1972, badminton became an Olympic sports in Barcelona. So nahimo siyang Olympic de kuno ang badminton in Barcelona in 1992. So I repeat, badminton became an Olympic sports in Barcelona in 1992 with the singles and doubles discipline introduced for the first time in the Olympic Games. So in January 1, 1992, the Olympic sports in Atlanta in 1996. So sa ato pa, nari na kita sa Atlanta in 1996, a mixed double event was included. And it is the only mixed doubles event in all of the Olympic sports. The following countries have won medals in badminton at an Olympic Games since its introduction in 1992. China and Denmark. So muna sila ang mga nandaog or nag-won medals in badminton at an Olympic Games since introduced in 1992. Sa ato pa, in 1992, the China and the Denmark muna sila yung mga champion. Ana nga tuiga. So, ato na lang paspasan niya. So, ang badminton equipment is very simple. A racket, most important tools of players in the game. Shuttlecock, that is one of the badminton equipment. Net, of course, we are already discussing about that. So, the badminton facilities, we are already discussed and we are already taken an exam in midterm. But, ito lang yung paspasan na natin ha. Badminton facilities is 1. Court and mention. 2. Net line. 3. Badminton net. 4. Short service line. 5. Center line. 6. Sideline for single play. 7. Back boundary line. 8. And the last one. Number 8 is long service line for doubles. 9. Umpire. 10. Service judge. 11. Line judge. 12. Players. 13. Referee. 14 scorer, and the last one is badminton net or net. So, muna siya ang badminton facilities or officials of badminton. So, next meeting, I am going to discuss about the different types of dual sports. So, our next topic is I want to discuss about the table tennis or lawn tennis. I hope nga naamoy nakatunan gamay. So, pwede naman ninyo i-replay or pwede naman ninyo tanawon good kung maglibog good mo, kung hindi mo makaapas. But, katurang na ay mga load ha, ayaw kung sa inyong kaugalingon kung may data or load or something. As long as nga, if you have a time or if you have a load or data, you can play or you can replay. You can play my video or etc. You can read, you can listen. As long as kung ano may load, don't force yourself to watch. Basta lang, kung na mo yung mga vacant time or available nga load, pwede mo tanaw para na kung may makatunan. Then, In the following days, or next week, or I don't know kung sa mga adlaw, kuha na sad ko, mag-discuss na sad ko for our next topic para na amoy matanaw-tanaw. Then kaya akong plano jud is I want to install. I have already a Google Meet or Zoom meeting, so I am planning to instruct all my students to download Zoom meeting or Google Meet para natay virtual presentation or virtual discussion. Pero akong nahuna-hunaan sad nga dili siya accessible. Nganong dili siya accessible na uban nga hinay ang internet, walay net, hinay ang signal dito or something na lisod kaayo nga musud nga nga kuha na to, what do you call this is way of teaching, way of kind of communicating my students in Google Meet or in Zoom meeting. So I decided to make a video kaya ako na lagi upload ninyo na ikaw mo nila mo watch, or this one like live stream kaya pwede mo siya mag-end na ko ingani is automatically na-save naman niya sa ako ang YouTube. So, pwede niyo ma-review anytime, pwede niyo ma-watch anytime as long as kana na mo load or data or makusog na po niyo internet connection. So, I hope and I pray na okay ra sa ninyo. Pero dili mo okay ingani nga pamaagi, pwede sad nga magkuan ko na naman ko apps, na naman ko account sa akong Google Meet and Zoom meeting. Pwede sa ganahan mo adto ta dito mag virtual discussion. Kay I decided to I'm not decided already. I am planning to suggest nga mapanda ko og reporting. So mag-report mo but ako mong ibay group mo na ko kung mo-suggest mo nga ato ta sa Google Meet or sa Zoom meeting, akong i-suggest kung ganahan mo dito nga ganahan mo ato nga apps ma-reporting ta. Then kamo mismo man mo discuss kung kanang adlaw kung kinsa mo discuss anang adlaw, so mo na ako ang patawagon sa pasudlon sa ako ang Google Meet or sa Zoom meeting. Pero kung okay ra mo diri sa akong live stream or ngani nga pamaagi nga ako mo discuss, then iko na lang mo maminaw or mo watch, then para hindi ka sunod na to di na lang ko magpicture, pero magpicture gyapon ko para mas accessible gyapon ninyo nga dili mo magdilo, dili gyapon mo magtuon, pwede mo magbasa kay what if they wa mo load hinay yung signal, so na gyapon mo live option na makatuon mo. Okay? So, just wait for a while ha. How sa i-check kung nalaba ka mo ang PDP kay nakuta permahan niyo. So, that's all for this afternoon about our recap or our class discussion about our subject matter during midterm examination. So, next meeting, next day or the following days, mag-discuss na po about the lawn tennis and table tennis. I can see the power of the sun. Check sa na po ha, kung ano ba ang higpit. Every day and every night, if he don't want to go, Nadi ko additional info ninyo for those students nga wala pa basta sa mga gipang post sa TMC page. Na may uban good nga hon ana ko halunggan ha kinahanglan magpa-vaccine na daw kay may posibilidad nga mag face to face ta either karong next month or next year. So kung willing na mo magpa-vaccine with it, then pagbasa-basa lang po mo sa mga post sa TMC page para aware mo unsay mga kalihukan na dito kay actually dili kayo ko ka inform ninyo kung ayo kay na ako'y trabaho dito sa office and at the same time nag-study set ko para sa akong masteral or masteral mo ko so I am doing my task also sa ako ang masteral so gamay na nagkuha kalian sa Ginoo mo graduate na ko dahil man na naghimong thesis so kamo initiative na lang mabasa-basa na lang mo sa mga ibang post para aware mo. Thank you. So, mula pa sa opalilit ka. Inisip ko. Try ko hindi. Ulang yan. Landang. Landang daw. Try ko lang kung masarap pa. Kung landang. Sugas namin ito. I never want to settle for anymore. Kasi mo siya. Pwede pala na siya share. Mrs. Doctor. Ano din? Hindi ko siya sa channel. So, mag-e-end live na. Mag-e-end live stream na ako. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you so much.